What's happening, Evan? Tiana's snake ate. I ended up telling her to offer it live to get it fucking interested in eating. She said it took about 40 minutes for it to eat. She offered it a pinky. So I told her to give it a pinky wrap. But she said it took about 40 minutes. But that's why I say in the beginning, yeah, it's not a big deal. I have set nights too that I normally eat, but fucking during the summertime, if I'm gonna get back and I know I'm gonna get back late, if I know I'm gonna ride for the day and I know I'm gonna get back late, I don't bother fucking taking food out because I could be home at midnight, I could be home at 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? And do I feel like feeding snakes fucking that late? And chances are my snakes aren't going to be in fucking food mode because I don't normally feed those nights, you know? Because all these fuckers at between 7 and 8 o'clock are in wicked food mode, whether it's their night to feed or not. They just know that, you know, they know when I normally feed, you know, what time of day. I gotta pull food. Yeah, my wife turned 49 this weekend. Well, last Thursday was her birthday. And I had the kids come over. Oh yeah. But she held it on food day. You know, I do say on, you know, in the very beginning, yes, go ahead and hold them. I told you the same thing, you know, go ahead and hold the hell out of them. But the night that you're planning on feeding, I always tell everybody though that the first couple meals, you know, but if they eat no problem right off the get-go, you know, then it's not necessarily a big deal. But I normally say fucking don't hold them the day that you plan on feeding them when you first get them. And Tiana was holding her snake yesterday, the day that she was going to feed it. So I'm sure that also, because it's being held every day pretty much, which is no big deal. But I do recommend not holding, only in the beginning when you first get them, to get them on their first meals. I don't recommend holding them on that day. You know, and then after that, I always say, hey, you know, make sure, you know, you give them 2 to 3 hours, you know, of no handling, just be, you know, 2 to 3 hours before you're offering, you know. But then once you get them eating on the regular, it don't matter. You can hold them right up to within an hour, half an hour. I've taken them out because I've noticed that they went to the bathroom while I'm holding a rat to feed them. So I take them out, I fucking change them real quick, put them back in there and throw the rat in with them, and then they eat it. You know what I mean? But that's not like a handling session. That's just taken out, being handled fucking long enough to fucking change and then back in there and eat. But it doesn't necessarily mean that was what made the snake not want to eat for 40 minutes, but and it's just because they get so used to being handled all the time that they need, if you handle them all the time, it's harder sometimes to get them into a food mode. That's why I also like having a set time that you feed, because if you stick to that, they'll be in food mode during that time automatically. And it doesn't even need to be that night, but they'll be in food mode every night, you know, until they get offered food around that same time. That's why I don't fuck around in here. Around 7, 8 o'clock, I don't do shit in here other than feed the snakes that I plan on feeding, and then I go. Because every time that I go, oh, well, I'll just go and check some of the fucking, you know, check them for humidity fucking while I'm right here. And I start opening tubs up and they're all fucking assed up waiting for fucking food. And I'm like, fuck, man, it ain't even worth it. I'll wait till fucking, my normal time. And when I normally come in and clean them and go through at around 10 o'clock, nobody's even looking for food. Because they know they're not going to get fed at 10 o'clock. That one of you. Me running around over here. Well, Max and Paul. How's everybody been doing? Everybody been good? Here's 6. Yeah. 2. 6 and D. 2, 6 and D. Who I got? I got 4 adults and 3 babies tonight to feed. I hold mine whenever I feel like it. Other than normal food time. That's the only time I don't. They don't care. Fucking, my grandkids were here and they were here, noontime? Fucking went through every fucking one of these racks pulling fucking snakes out. They weren't fucking even wanting to come out. They were all in fucking sleeping mode. Especially since I haven't been in here a whole lot. Especially during the day. Normally, I come in during the day and it's just fucking open them up, make sure they fucking haven't gone to the bathroom and give them a little bit of humidity and then close them up. And Saturday, fucking every one of these fucking snakes was out. Fucking granddaughter held a boa. My 5-year-old granddaughter. She held a motley. Excuse me. Yeah, I use tongs. I don't fucking touch these fuckers. Hey, Skeeter. What's going on, bub? Big. Oh man, I gotta dig all the way to the bottom of the bag. Actually, that one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. Go look at maps. I gotta go look at my maps. Max, you in shed, bud. Oh, you're a big boy. You are a big boy, but you're not big enough for those fucking rats. You're not big enough for those fucking rats. Alright. Look at Apollo. How big are you, bud? Yeah, you could eat one of those. You could eat one of them. These motherfuckers are huge. Because the two I want are in the fucking bottom of this fucking thing. That one right there. Perfect for Max and Apollo. Wonder if I shouldn't fucking bother even pulling out fucking two, because fucking Max, Apollo's actually in shed. But he's not in blue, so we'll go ahead and try. I have a few snakes that won't eat if their eyes are in blue. If their eyes are in blue and they can't tell, can't see, and can't tell for sure that it's food, they won't fucking eat. Which is fine. I'd rather have them do that than just have them fucking striking out at everything. You know. But I gotta go wash my hands and fucking throw this stuff on the sideboard and I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, I've been fucking super busy. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Appreciate it. It's nice when we got 4 people in here and I got 4 likes. Hope everybody's been doing good. We've been doing good. Like I said, we had my wife's birthday the other day. Well, lost my fucking AEV. Tiana's snake ate. She ended up offering it. Fucking, I told her to offer it live, so she offered a live pinky and it ate last night. But she's been watching the weight and she says that it's been fucking gaining and fucking, it's been gaining weight even though it hadn't been eaten. So that's good. Fucking, and I mean, I knew it weren't set. You know, but that's also another reason why I always say, fucking, you know, some of these breeders that just go give them 3 fucking, I'm telling you, that is normally the rule of thumb for fucking breeders is 3 meals, ship them. And I just don't like doing that, you know. In a case of like now, it's the first time it's ever happened that fucking snake hasn't eaten 3 days after fucking being somewhere. But it can happen. And that's why I like 6 to 7 fucking meals or more, you know, at least. So that way, if they don't eat right off, it's not a big deal. I'm not stressing. I know she probably was, but I wasn't because I know it's not a big deal, you know. That's awesome. That's awesome. They're growing awesome. Yes, I went back and watched the video, and that Enchi's oranges don't show up. that fucking double hat enchi that I have is got wicked oranges on its fucking belly for blushing. I don't know what this girl weighs. She's got to weigh a couple 100 grams. This is out of fettuccine and linguine. Well, linguine's fucking clutch. I'll weigh her right now, see what she weighs. She's already on wean rats. This girl eats wean rats already. I had Raven out yesterday for about a half an hour sitting in the chair. Yeah, it doesn't. Fucking the oranges don't show up, do they, Evie? Yeah, 233 grams. 233. 233. Yeah. She's such a sweet, but I told you, she's a chunky monkey. She's a chunky monkey, but she's on wean rats. She's had, I think, 2 wean rats now. So she's on every 2 weeks now. You know. But she ate rat pups right from get-go. Her first fucking meal was a rat pup. So that also is a big difference, too. You know what I mean? Everybody else in the clutch besides her was all started on pinky rats. You know, so that makes a huge difference. And the fact that Linguini's already up to that is awesome. Fucking that's awesome. So that's the reason she jumped so much, is because, like I said, she actually was eating rat pups right from get-go. That I do. That's for me. I do because they don't really need to eat any more than that. You know, I mean, unless you're breeding, that's really the only reason everybody fucking feeds them every 7 fucking days until they fucking on mediums. You know, and at mediums, I feed every 3 weeks. You know, because I'm just steady growing them. I want them to grow nice and slow, not like slow, but at a reasonable pace. I don't want it to be slow. I don't want it to be fast. The way I feed them, to me, is like right in between. A good steady growth is what you want to see. You don't really fucking want to see these great big huge jumps. You don't want to see a couple 200 grams per shed. You know what I mean? You know, 100 grams is a good fucking average. You know, once they get, about this size, about 100 grams, 75, 100 grams, could get a little more than 100 grams, 120. But I mean, you don't want no like 200 grams each fucking shed. That's, that just, it's, to me, is a little excessive, But yeah, that's my rule of thumb is once they get on wean rats, I go every 2 weeks. And then when they're on small rats, it's the same thing. It stays every 2 weeks. But once I hit medium-sized rats, I go every 3 weeks. You can go longer. I know there are people out there that go month and a half. Honestly, not me, but there are people out there that go a month and a half on medium rats, and their snakes are fine. It really depends on the person and the snake, for sure. But to me, every 3 weeks to every 4 weeks, fucking on medium rats is good. Because I do have some snakes that literally will eat fucking every 3 weeks, no problem. And then I got others that if I give them that extra week and hold them out to a month, every once in a while, not every feeding, but every once in a while, if I hold them out for that extra week, fucking to 4 weeks, they seem to get back into a better fucking food response, food mode, Yeah, every 3 weeks on mediums is what I do too. But there are people, like I said, that and they're fine. Because I know there are people out there that have been feeding medium to large size mouse for 3 fucking years to their snakes. No, I don't agree with that. But there are people out there that literally will just stick to one size food and they'll fucking only feed them that because they want them to stay small. But they're not doing anybody any good. They're really actually hurting the snake more than they're helping it. You know, they should be on a good steady growth, you know. And once they get a certain age, they're not gonna get, when they get 2,200 grams and really old, yes, it isn't nothing to me to see maybe a couple 100 grams out of fucking like Cleo or like even Evan fucking on is it Knox? I think it's Knox. I might have the name wrong. But on his adult fucking oldest snake, 20 years old, whatever it is, he might possibly see 200-gram jumps, in between sheds because those are big snakes. But like something like this, no, I don't want to see a 200-gram jump in between sheds. 100 grams, 75 grams, 100 grams, 120 grams, Yeah, Jake. Jake, you might possibly see a couple 100 grams, but a couple 100 grams on a 25 fucking 3,000 gram snake, that's not like, that's like perfect. You know what I mean? That's like perfect for that size snake to be fucking, averaging. It goes by the size of the snake and in the age of the snake also. But a bigger snake is going to gain more than a small snake, and they should. But this guy's a fucking beast still. I'm about ready to start feeding him mediums. I mean, not mediums. fucking weaned. Jesus Christ, yeah. I'm going to feed him mediums, and then I'm going to feed him once a month. Hey, can you see the oranges right there? Right there in front of my thumb? It looks like it's super orange here, but it probably ain't there. But I'm telling you, I wish his fucking oranges don't show up on here. He's got wicked orange blushing down at the bottom of him. My wife's even fucking says same thing, that man, he's fucking gorgeous. Reminds me of a fucking pumpkin. You know what I mean? A yellowish orange pumpkin like. He's fucking beautiful. Hey, whoever just came in, would you mind hitting that like button for me? I know. It's me panhandling. But I appreciate if you hit that like button. My wife turned 49, Evie, last Thursday. We had a birthday party. I did a surprise birthday party for her. It was nothing really special, but I had her girls come over. My son's in the Dominican Republic right now on his honeymoon. They left Saturday morning and they don't come back till the Saturday night. So that's where my son is on his honeymoon, the Dominican Republic. I asked him if there's any animals there. I said, make sure you take lots of fucking pictures. We'll see what kind of animals they got out there. He won't. I would be. That'd be my perfect honeymoon, is going someplace where there's like fucking lions and tigers, and I don't care about bears. We got bears here and moose, and I want to see shit that we don't have here, that I haven't seen a ton of. Bald eagles. And I mean, we see all of that. I see bald eagle here every day. I know, and some people go, oh man, you're so lucky. And I understand, I am lucky, but when you see him every day, now we got opossums. Or possums? Are they opossums or possums? They're just possums, right? Hey, you guys are slacking on me. Hit me with them like buttons. There's 3 of you that owe me a like button. Come on. Be nice. Share the love. Stop robbing the candy jar without leaving that 25 cents, which is just a like. Just hit the like button. But we haven't named any of these guys yet. I don't even know what he is yet. I haven't popped these guys, and I know I've been fucking... I don't know why. They're plenty big enough now. But I really don't... It really don't matter. Baby monkeys you can hold at the beach. Where? Where? In the Dominican Republic? You suck at names. You said I sick at names. It's all good, Evan. I know what you meant. Fucking, I do that shit all the time. I know what you meant. You're all good. Stop fucking. I understand, Evan. You don't have to. I just chuckled about it. Hey, Evan, just so you know, I had 3 grandkids here this weekend, and all 3 grandkids had fucking Crocs on. I looked down and I saw them, and I was like, son bitch. I almost took a picture and sent it to you. Hey, you want my fucking 2 cents on if you fucking do the K-Cups? Crew Egg Coffee Maker. We buy the Dunkin' Donuts K-Cups. Don't use any more than an 8-ounce size on your coffee cup. It tastes way more like actual Dunkin' Donuts that way. If you use a 10-ounce, which I normally do, use a 10-ounce, it's nowhere near as potent. Hey, number 5, how about hitting that like button for me? The thumbs up, how about hitting the thumbs up just in case you don't know English? Thumbs up. I told my kid, I said, hey, you might find somebody over there where you're honeymooning that actually watches your dad on YouTube. Oh, I get it, dude. I get it. I get it. Just fucking with you. But they did have fucking 3 of my grandkids had Crocs. We was only missing 2. Oh, you guys want to see Shoestring? Shoestring is still not eating on her own or his own. Little bastard. But it's so easy now. I mean, all I have to do is stick it in front of its face, and then it grabs it, and then I stick her back or him back in his enclosure, and then he's fine. And then he swallows it. He doesn't spit it out like multiple times like he did the first couple times. Now it's like, I don't know. The motherfucker's probably going to end up. I'm telling you, Twitch, I got to the point where I thought Twitch was going to be the same way, Evie. I thought Twitch was going to fucking be with that snake that I end up having to fucking assist feed her whole life. And it's not really like assist feeding. It was just pick her up, stick the food in front of her, and then she would grab it, but she wouldn't grab it in her fucking tub. I'd have to pick her up and show it to her, and then she'd grab it, and then I'd stick her back in her tub, and then she'd swallow it. Well, I'm hoping this little bastard don't end up being the same way. You're all good. You're all good. You're all good, Evie. But he's going into shed. But this is Shoestring. We're going to call him or her Shoestring no matter what. Because it's so tiny. So tiny still. And he's such a good boy. No. The only babies that don't come right out to us, right, already, my 3 clowns. My 3 clown albinos. They don't actually try to come out to you yet. But all the other ones do. The Super Pastel, that Enchi does. Because fucking my Super Pastel, he always does. But he's getting ready to go into shed too. But this little guy, a girl, just ate 2 days ago. But she did leave me. She pees about fucking 2 days after. She actually digests faster than the rest of them. And I don't know why, but she does. Everybody else is like 3 days. Like I say, that normally I feed snakes and it's like 3 days after, is when they go. Oh, we must have a hater in here, somebody that just hates. Cause they won't fucking leave a like. It's alright, haters are still views too. See if we can't get this guy. There we go. That's better, huh? Oh, stop darkening up. Hey, what's going on? I'm glad to hear that you're fucking alright, huh, dude? How'd you feel that storm? Yeah, huh? That fucking cool as hell. All that orange. Inside the white. It's like two-tone. Two-tone. I'm two-tone. Love that double arrow head stamp. It's like a throwing knife. Super pretty. Super pretty snake. Yes, so how bad was it, Siri? How bad was the storm? Did you fucking your house and home all good too? All your people safe? Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. We haven't had any storms. We've actually been pretty lucky. It's actually 60 degrees here today. It's been fucking cold. And I don't know. I mean, to you guys, it's not really cold to some of you. But when the high of the day is only 40, that's cold. That's what I call cold anyway. So the nights have been getting really cold. The fucking furnace has been kicking on, and oh, no shit. I'll admit it. I yelled at a bus driver this summer. It was fucking Sunday afternoon. We're in fucking New Hampshire. And we're not speeding. We're doing 5 over the speed limit, all right? Because I'm telling you right now, me and my buddy, we're just out cruising. We go just fast enough to feel like we're getting somewhere. We're not fucking, you know what I mean? We're not your normal fucking, run race everywhere. We do about 5 over the speed limit, especially fucking like where we was only like 5 over. And we're coming down over this fucking hill. And it's a nice loggy corner. And we see this school bus up ahead of us. And what's he do? He fucking goes across double lanes of traffic, which there was nothing coming. But he went through double lane of traffic, come through double lane of traffic of oncoming traffic, and goes right in front of us and loggily fucking pulls over to the inside fucking lane. All right, so we're coming down. It's 2 lanes. Well, we come down and we get beside the bus. Well, then we're not familiar with the area either. I'm here in Maine. We're in New Hampshire. All right. Well, as we get up to the middle side of midway of the bus, we see where it says, "Okay, got to close in." Well, we speeded up and fucking got in front of the fucking bus, fucking, you know, and no big deal, you know, and it's only us. It's me and my buddy. There's no other traffic, coming down the hill behind us either. It's just us, and he couldn't wait for us to go by. So anyway, he pulls out in front of us. We have to fucking put on the binders, not lock anything up or nothing, but we had to slow the fuck down. And then we get up to the light and he comes up and gets beside us and opens his window up and sticks his fucking arm out the window and goes, "That wasn't very bright." And I'm sorry, I'm not the fucking person to fucking roll up on and fucking talk shit, fucking, because instantly I go, "What? You pulling out in front of us?" And he goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, it wasn't very fucking smart. You pulling out in front of two motorcycles. You're in a fucking bus." He goes, "All the more reason for you guys fucking to slow down." And I was like, we wasn't speeding. We didn't speed up because we saw you coming, pulling out. You saw us. I said, it was evident you saw us pulling and you pulled out in front of us anyway. And then fucking he said something and I go, "Fuck you." I said, "You want to make a fucking big deal about it? Fuck you." And then fucking he stopped. And I go, "You're driving a fucking school bus." I said, "You're supposed to fucking be like the ultimate driver out there because you drive fucking kids around." And then fucking I could see him. He fucking stopped and think about, "Oh yeah, I'm a fucking school bus driver." Yeah, and I pulled out in front of these guys. And then fucking, so I was fucking, and he apologized to me, and I go, "What?" I heard him, and I said, "What?" And he apologized to me again, and I just looked at him, I said, "Fuck you." Because at that point, I was like, you shouldn't even have fucking said nothing to me. Because I was like, hey, he pulled out in front of me. Yeah, it irritated me, but I was like, fucking, no big deal, whatever. But then when he opened his fucking window up and then wanted to fucking convince me that I was in the wrong when he pulled out in front of us, I was just like, fuck you. You're not going to fucking get me to fucking lay down and go, "Oh, you're right. Sorry. We should just stop in the middle of the fucking road because we saw you pulling out into incoming traffic, that we have the right of way." I don't, you know what I mean? I was just like, what the fuck? My buddy fucking hates that shit. Fucking, my buddy wouldn't have said nothing. If fucking the school bus driver had said anything to my buddy wouldn't have said nothing. And I wasn't even fucking, I was upset because he pulled out in front of us. Because, yeah, it happens all the fucking time. But in a school bus, we don't get pulled out in front of by fucking school buses on the norm. It was just, it fucking irritated me that he thought that we was in the wrong when he deliberately pulled out in front of us to where we had to check up. And it was visible. I mean, we could see fucking 200 yards in front of us. It was fucking wide open, fucking on a big fucking loggy fucking, and he come across 2 lanes of traffic into 2 lanes of traffic. And it was just like, yeah, and it's our fault. Fucking, and I have lots of respect for bus drivers, fucking, you know what I mean? I honestly do. But that was just foolish. And then try to fucking say it was our fault that he pulled out in front of us. We're just trying to enjoy our fucking day too. It's Saturday fucking afternoon. I don't go out of when I leave the fucking house, the last thing I want is anybody to fucking, I'm trying to not fucking have any confrontations whatsoever. Because when that shit happens, it doesn't make me want to leave the fucking house. You know what I mean? No, and I appreciate you fucking not thinking, because I don't shit on bus drivers. I have no problem with bus drivers. I've done nothing but been wicked respectful to you because I go, holy fuck, dude, you got to have wicked patience, Fucking big thumbs up for you being able to be able to do that, because I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? I fucking have lots of respect for fucking bus drivers. But to have a fucking guy pull out in a school bus and then he looks at me and goes, all the more reason not to pull out, all the more reason, he goes, because I'm in a school bus. And I'm like, because you're driving a school bus, like, gives you these fucking rules and regulations above and beyond everybody else. Because we was in the right way. We was fucking traveling. You turned in front of us. And I was just like, and then he opened his fucking mouth and I was just like, oh, I was fucking mad. And my buddy looked at me fucking after fucking, we got to the next light. My buddy looked at me because my buddy wouldn't even look at me when I was fucking talking to that bus driver because he was just like, oh, he don't want no part of it. And we got to the next light and I just looked at him and I'm shaking my head because yes, now I'm fucking pissed because I'm going, what in the fuck? Open your fucking mouth up. And he's running his mouth to me. And in the end, he's apologizing to me. And I'm like, that just makes no sense. If you hadn't even opened your fucking mouth up, you wouldn't have been apologizing to me and me telling you to fuck off. I was just like, what in the fuck? Crazy motherfucker. But I did think of you, Siri. Instantly, I go, fucking Christ, I guarantee you Siri's not like that. I guarantee you Siri doesn't go out of his way to pull out in front of people and then makes it his fucking your job to tell them how they're not a good driver. I mean, I was just like, at first I thought it was a joke because I was like, there's no way this guy fucking thinks that we was in the wrong. You pulled out in front of us. That was the thing that started it all off, was the illegal pulling out in front of us. I mean, I was just like, what in the fuck? And he put his arm out the window like he fucking thought he was some stud, and then fucking, no, you gotta, then I fucking gave it right back to him, and he didn't want no fucking part of it. And I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. Open that fucking door up. I'll come right up on that fucking bus. I don't give a fuck who you are. You was in the wrong. And you start this shit with me now because you were in the wrong. You're gonna school me? Fuck you. But I am bummed. My shovel head's down. I lost my fucking oil pump again. I think fucking snapped another Woodgrove key. So now I got two bikes that I got fucked up. I got my front fender that on my white Electra Glide that I got to have repainted because I backed into it with my shovel head when it didn't have brakes. I had no brakes on my shovel head and I was backing it out of the trailer. And I was upset, yelling at my kid, and I wasn't paying attention, and I backed right into the fucking fender of my fucking Electra Glide with my shovel head and fucked my front fender up. So now I got to get it fucking repainted and redone, and now my shovel head fucking oil pump's gone. So, I mean, luckily I got all fucking winter to fuck with it, but it still sucks. Especially when you're not planning. I was only planning on having to deal with my fender. Now I got fucking all kinds of shit to fuck with. And I'm not happy. My son's snake ate. I fed my son's mail that I'm holding, that I'm watching for him while he's on honeymoon. Fucking. He didn't think he would eat. And I told my kid, I said, oh, he'll fucking eat, no problem. He goes, oh, you think so? I go, fuck yeah. And he did. He's got a nice big old food bump in him, too. I'll show you. See his big old food bump in the back there? Right there. Medium rat. But this is the brother of your Snake's Evie of Phoenix and Romeo. That's brother to them. No, sorry. He is double het. He's 100% het for albino, 100% het for clown. So he's actually part of the He's brother to Apollo here, to this guy, to Apollo and Vixen. Also, this girl here, Vixen here. This girl, Vixen. The girl there, Vixen. Them are the only two from the. Them are the only two from the first clutches that I've got left. Because I had Ziggy. Ziggy was the last one that I had of the first two clutches that I ever did. Ever. They're all gone except for Apollo and Vixen here. And that's why I'm not doing it. You see what I mean? Fucking. I did good that time. I did real good that time because I only ended up keeping 2 snakes out of those 2 clutches. I only kept 2 snakes, and then fucking look at me now. I got 3, 4, 5. I got 5 out of this last 2 clutches that I'm keeping for sure. And that still leaves, well, I might possibly keep shoestring too. I don't know. But that leaves me 3 snakes to still maybe possibly get rid of next spring or something. We got the Super Pastel. That is in shed right now. That's why the orange is looking very orange right now, because she's so dull. Actually, her eyes, yeah, you can tell. See, her eyes are in blue. They're not like blue. She's just going into blue, I think. But she's a really pretty snake. She's a Super Pastel. It's one of them blue eyes. There you go. But she's in shed. So she is available. Or him. Actually, I think we did incuss this guy, the Enchi double hat. Ooh, there, he looks pretty orange there, don't he? See the oranges? Is it showing up orange? Let me know, Evan. Can you see the oranges there? It looks really orange on my camera, which is what he should look like. But I can't, it doesn't fucking really look like it on my fucking TV, though. All right. Thank you, Evan. The reason I asked you is because fucking, for some reason, there's not much of a pause. Yes, fucking, he is a gorgeous snake, I'm telling you. He really is. Look at this guy. I love that purple and the... No, that's way too close. Yeah. Look at this guy. Yes, he's a whole bat. He's got numbers. All kinds of fucking shit on him. See if we can find out. Oh, look, there's a C. Oh, this fucking camera. Stop swinging. Okay. Look, there's a C. He's got C's. He's got a 3. There's a 3. Look at this guy's got writing on him. He does. He's probably got some sort of... I gotta zoom back out. I gotta zoom out some more. This crazy snake, fucking, as he grows up, there's an 8. It's pretty fucking wild because he does. It almost looks like he's got writing on him in places. He's got numbers. Maybe we'll call him Alphabet. We'll call him Alphabet. I mean, he's beautiful though. I love his markings, but it is kind of funny. He's he's got like fucking crazy markings. What in the hell? Hey, we got 5 likes finally. I must have done something finally that somebody actually liked it. Liked. But isn't he gorgeous? Well, her. I got a feeling it's a him. I don't want to pop him right now because he just ate and he hasn't actually gone to the bathroom. But I love this guy or girl. I love this guy or girl. He's one that comes running at night. Come in here. This one's in shed. Where is it? This one. Look at that bucket of chicken. Let's try to do it over here. It's not in the light. It's still too fucking. Let's go with some natural lighting. Come on, phone. Oh shit, you know what? I just got copyrighted, didn't I? Fucking hell. Forget about that. Now, who cares? There we go. This one up by my thumb is getting shed. That's why she's not as yellow. Or in her orange is on as prominent. She's going to be shedding here in the next couple days. Then there was nobody. Then there was 3 of us. Yes, I do too. The orange does pop. And a lot of it's probably just due to the white and yellow. You know what I mean? The white and yellows. I know, girl. She's like, where's my damn hide? Where's my damn hide? You're okay. Come here. Who else? I took everybody out now. I had all the babies out. I've had all the babies out now. Thank you, Evie. They are pretty. But you guys all got pretty fucking snakes, too. You know what I mean? So, I do feel pretty good about that. Fucking, you know, you and Evan got some fucking beautiful snakes. Fucking, all of them. You know? Right down to Ziggy. Evie. You know? Without a doubt. That fucking leopard, I love that leopard that fucking Evan's got. He's wicked pretty. They are, and they all got wicked fucking, they got clown eyes, I swear to God. Fucking, And the wife and I were talking about that the other night, and she said the fucking same thing. She says, you know, we got really lucky with all the snakes that we have because they all have those clown-like looking eyes. Even Lepra, that's not, you know, she's half a clown, but she's got no actual visual clown in her, and she's got fucking wicked clown eyes, you know. Yeah, silverish blue almost. They almost look like a bluish tint. Fucking, I know, it's wicked cool because all these other ones kind of have the same color eyes. Like fucking my super pastel leopard, same thing, Eve. He's got those like silverish, fucking bluish, fucking tinted eyes. Fucking, they've all got really cool eyes. They don't just have your normals, you know, not taken away from the normals, but the normals have just a black pupil. You know what I mean? And a lot of fucking snakes just have like a solid colored pupil, and these guys all got colored pupils. Yes, you can. You can. When you can, it's true. You can actually, when they have color in their eyes and not just a fucking black eye, you can literally see when they look around. Fucking, you're absolutely right. It's really cool on the Lewistics, the blue-eyed Lewistics, because you can really fucking tell when, you know, on their eyes, fucking when their eyes are moving around. You know what I mean? You get a better idea what they're actually looking at or focusing on. It is cool because a lot of people don't think their fucking eyes move because they don't really, you know, a lot of snakes don't have really colorful eyes to be able to see it. Yeah, I actually had Raven out the longest I've ever had her out yesterday. Fucking, everything's gone great. My wife held it fucking what? Friday? I think Friday. Might have been Friday morning. Because I had her out and she was, you know, and fucking Evie. I was going to say Evie was doing great. And Raven was doing great. And I said, hey, you want to hold her? And my wife put her hand right out in front of her face, which I was fucking surprised at that. And Raven kind of went to her hand and then sniffed it and then kind of pulled back. But then, and that's what they do. They'll, you know, they check shit out, and then she come back and she was like, yeah, I'm not so sure. And the next thing you know, Raven's back fucking sniffing her hand again in her palm, acting like she's gonna kind of go to her, and then fucking no, she pulls back, sits here for a minute, and then the next thing you know, oh, I got some balls again, I'm gonna fucking try it again. You know, and then the next thing I know, I just, you know, once she got about that much stretched onto my wife's hand and starting to go up her, I just passed it to her. And fucking Raven was great that day. But my wife was fine too. Because you guys did see fucking the day that I had my wife hold her and she got kind of floppy and shit. Well, my wife was a little scared. And I didn't really give Raven enough time. Fucking, if I had held Raven a little bit longer and got her to where she was, you know, because that's key with Raven. If I take Raven out and I hold her for, you know, let's say 3 to 5 minutes, she completely gets super calm. And then if I handed her to my wife, Raven would have been fine. But I didn't give her enough time that morning, or in that last video or live that you see me hand Raven to her, and then it wasn't fucking but a few seconds and Raven starts getting floppy, and Raven doesn't get floppy like that. Raven was stressed. I'm pretty sure my wife was probably giving her the vibe that my wife wasn't really fucking into it either. My wife started getting nervous when she started doing that, and then because Raven, you know, started doing it worse. But then as soon as I took Raven from her, you see Raven completely calmed down. But I've got a completely different demeanor with Raven. You know what I mean? I'm really not worried about her anymore. The only time the time that I'm gonna get bit is gonna be taking her out. You know what I mean? And it'll be fucking her assuming that there's food coming. I don't hook train, which is fine. Fucking, I've had her for 6 years. Fucking, and she's never once bit me. I've never even been struck at by my boas ever. But I'm not going to be running around in there with my hands at around between 7 and 8 o'clock, though, either. Again, I tell you that right now. My wife, Raven's been within probably a foot of the rear of the front of her tub, and my wife's been sticking her hand right in there and feeling the paper towel. And it even surprised me because I was like, geez, fucking, even when Raven's that close and she's coiled up and I know that she could strike definitely the front of the tub, I don't normally stick my fucking hand in front of her like I do all the other boas, But my wife hasn't been bit by her yet. And fucking my wife was stroking her on her head. I was stroking her on her head yesterday. Like I said, I took her out in the other room, sat down in the recliner. She was around my neck, and she just kind of would explore. She never left my neck, but the front half of her would explore, go around the fucking arm of the chair, and then she'd stop, and then she'd come back to me, and then she'd start going, and then she'd just move around a little bit farther, and then she'd just keep coming back, though. You know what I mean? She'd start venturing off, and then she'd come back, but my chair sits right beside my parrot, and fucking she started going towards the cage and got her head in between the bars of the cage, and I was like, oh, fuck, this ain't gonna be good, because I figured for sure she was gonna fight me fucking trying to pull her head back out of it. But she didn't, luckily. She fucking just let me pull her head right back out, because I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to end up having to grab my fucking bird and get my bird out of there and wait for fucking her to get into the bird cage to get her all out. But she didn't fight me, which was nice. Roxy's starting to come out to us now. My Dumerals boa. Fucking... All right, we see you later, Siri. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a safe fucking day, and I hope nobody else pisses you off today, buddy. You deserve it. You deserve to have a nice fucking easy, nice day, nice Monday. But thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Cheers. Hey, you guys seen that commercial? I want to tell you a funny story. This is the conversations the wife and I have. When we're hanging out on the couch. But you guys listening? You listening, Evan? Can you listen, Evan? I want to make sure at least somebody's listening. Because this is a funny conversation. But these are the conversations the wife and I have all the time. Oh, Evan's gone. I just want to make sure somebody's listening. Because I think it's a funny conversation. Look, these two want to come out. But I don't know if I want to tell you if nobody's listening. All right, you ready, Evan? No. You froze? It might have froze here for a second. But anyway, I got a funny story to tell you about fucking wife, my conversations always. But anyway, the other night we're watching TV, and cause fucking every app's got damn commercials now. So commercial comes up and it's a woman. She goes, oh, I was born with fucking wings. Instantly my brain goes, yeah, all women are. You know what I mean? And fucking, so I look at my wife and I say, hey, honey, you got wings. My wife says, I don't have wings. And I said, yes, you do. You got beautiful little butterfly wings. And then instantly my wife realizes what I'm talking about. And she says, I don't fly. I looked at her and I said, well, you've never tried running naked either, have you? And my wife instantly started dying laughing. And I was just like, what? Fucking makes perfect sense to me. I was being totally serious. I was being totally serious. Because how many women fucking go out there and run around naked to see if they can fly? I think that should be the new TikTok trend. Fucking women out fucking trying to get them butterfly wings fucking flying them or fucking through the air. But them are random conversations at home, I'm telling you. Fucking, and those are normal conversations. Those are like our deep, in-depth conversations. But that's how I got my wife. If you guys aren't fucking making your fucking wives fucking laugh about, like that, 27 years fucking later, you ain't gonna have them 27 years later. That's how I do it. It ain't a big cock. I just make her laugh. I make her laugh a lot, because I've got stupid shit that comes in my head, man. Stupid shit. But that's instantly, as soon as I saw that commercial, instantly the first thing I thought of was when that woman goes, I was born with wings. And I go, yeah, all you motherfuckers are. All you motherfuckers are born with wings, And my wife, oh, I don't fly. And I said, yeah, well, you never tried running naked. My wife fucking thought that was hilarious. That we were sitting on the couch though. that's our normal just hanging around fucking conversations, man. But that's also the shit that my brain thinks about while I'm sleeping too. I wake up and I fucking think I got this stupid shit in my head. Stupid shit like that even. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, it's fucked up. But that's how I keep my wife. That's how I do it. No, we were sitting on the couch. We were sitting on the couch watching a movie, and then that commercial came on. You must know the commercial I'm talking about. It's where the woman's sitting there and she goes, first thing in the commercial is she goes, I was born with wings. And instantly my mind goes, well, yeah, duh. All you fucking women were born with wings, And that's when I looked at my wife and I go, you got wings? And my wife goes, I don't have wings. And I go, yes, you do. You got fucking cute little butterfly wings. And, because I fucking had to show her. You got cute little butterfly wings, man. And she goes, I don't fly. Well, you never tried running naked. I mean, just like that. It fucking popped in my head as soon as she said, I don't fly. And I said, well, you never tried fucking running naked. Never tried running naked, man. I know, but I would fucking really like to see that be a trend right now. With all the stupid fucking trends that everybody was doing, I want to see a bunch of fucking women running around naked trying to fucking fly. I think that would get millions of views. I couldn't do it. I wasn't born with wings. I wasn't born with wings. Yeah, oh my god. I bet she hasn't been well. I would say she wasn't very well to begin with to jump out the fucking window. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? Yeah, I'd say her elevator definitely didn't go all the way to the top floor. Poor Ruth. Yeah, I know. I hear that. I fucking always feel bad for any of them like that. fucking the shit that their fucking mind, the shit that their fucking minds play tricks on them, and then you got everybody else that fucking, you know, like to play tricks on them too. Uh, self-induced. Well, how'd you get here? I jumped out of a fucking window. Yeah, I think you do belong here. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, shit. You. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. We take Holly out. My Holly boy. And then I'll take either Raven or Roxy out. Probably Roxy. Oh. These guys are so good. My wife's been doing it too. Because you hear me do it all the time. Fucking whoever I'm holding, like, oh, such a sweetheart, or such a good boy, or whatever. My wife does it every fucking time too now. Every fucking snake that I pass to her when we're going through to clean or whatever, hand her a snake, and she's always going, man, you're such a good snake. You're so chill. And I'm going, man, they fucking all are, hon. And it's just funny because, wife talks to them too, just like I do. It ain't just me. Even though we fucking know this, they probably don't hear. But who knows? Maybe there is a chance that they can, and they don't ever really seem like they fucking can tell that we're talking to them, or what we're saying, obviously. But they're so chill. Snakes are the best. Yeah, they are. I put them right up there with dogs, man. And they are one of the easiest animals to take care of. You know what I mean? They don't require a whole bunch of crap, obviously. I keep mine about as simplistic as you can, and you see, they're fine. You know what I mean? Fucking, I don't have any that are, oh my God, I wish I had a fucking tree or a plant in my fucking tub. You know what I mean? Fucking, not saying there aren't benefits to it, but I mean, they do fine in total simplicity. So, because we're talking about ease of care. So they are really simplistic, fucking, and they're really easy to keep fucking, chill. You know, chill. You can't you can't keep them much more simpler than I am, and look at how chill they still are. You know, but I would think by now, obviously, it's obvious they don't just live in their tubs. I don't just hold them here when I'm on camera. They're being held, you know, obviously, and held a lot more than most people's. Especially the ones that are getting kept simplistic like this. Most people that are housing like I am don't have the time to hold all their snakes because they're breeders and all that. I keep them like this because it gives me the opportunity to have as many snakes as I do have and be able to maintain everything that I do have and still be able to have a life. You know? So I do it for, you know, the whole big picture, not just a few things. There are multiple reasons why I house the way I do. There's not one, two, three specific things. It's a multitude of things, right down to, you know, me being able to have, you know, some sort of a life outside of this room. So, you know. But that's the, you know, it's why I do the things that I do, is fucking because, you know, a multitude of reasons. It's not just, you know, it's not one or two things. It's there's a multitude of things, multitude. But number one overall is health wise. It's really easy for me to maintain and keep them. Let's see if she wants to come out. She'll probably come out on her own. She has been the last couple days. She's a fucking beast. I know, I got a fucking... Oh, look, I didn't even fucking... Wow, this wasn't even latched. See? Now it's latched. It wasn't even latched. That's not necessarily a good thing. That's not necessarily a good thing. Let everybody see her. I think you'll be able to see her there. If I'm the pliers. What did I do with my pliers? Oh shit. What did I do with them? Oh, they're right there. I know, I should buy stock and zip ties. Because I burn up 4 every time I open her up. Which I don't care. I'd rather burn up fucking zip ties and know that she's in her tub when I go and fucking open it up. Alright, let's see. Where is she? You see her? I'll give her a pat. Okay, tell her head's right there in front of my thumb. You see it? Okay, because she's a big girl, I have to put you guys down. Hi, girl. Hi. What are you doing? Are you gonna come out? You coming out to see me? Come on. Oh my God. See her compared to the size of my arm? She is a fucking beast, guys. She's a beast. I know. I'll get you turned around here in a minute. There she is. There's my beast of a girl. And she says, I'm not really feeling it, Dad. I'm not really feeling it. She's alright, though. They're just gonna do some housekeeping. I'll fix your how about? Jesus. She's kind of squeezing. She's kind of squeezing the back of my neck. This is Roxy, my Doom Rules boa. Most of you guys on here know her anyway. But she is a beast. See, she got me wrapped around my armpit. She's a ground boa. So they got a different body type than all the other boas. She also has heat pits, which most all your other boas don't have heat pits. But she actually has heat pits and nostrils. And most boas don't have heat pits. But this girl does. And something else that's kind of cool is see on the bottom of their face here, I'm going to show you. Bottom of her face, you see that one right there, that white? All Dumeral's boas have that on the bottom of their chin. Looks like scales missing, but it's not. It's just a white dot. And all Dumeral's boas have that white dot under their head. And she's such a good girl. She really is. She's so relaxed normally. I mean, yeah, I told you she was squeezing the back of my neck, but she was just doing that to help hold on. Just same thing with her, up underneath my armpit. That's just her holding on. She's not, she's not uncomfortable. She's doing that so she doesn't feel uncomfortable and like she's not, like she could fall or whatever. But she's a brown. Her colors. She's got a pinkish orange, like light pinkish orange hue. In her color. It doesn't show up here, but she does. She's got like a pink red. A pinkish red. And then you got some browns. But this color inside here, the lighter color, that's like a pink color. And she gets really, really pink when she gets fired up. Her head and around her face gets really, really pink. And she's got really nice markings on her head. See those markings? And she's got yellow highlights that go around all these lighter markings there. They all got like a yellow pinstripe that goes around the outside edge of it that doesn't pick up here on the camera either. She got cool ass eyes too. She got white eyes with this color for a pupil, But she's such a sweetheart. She really is. Like I said, she just really started coming out to us on her own now. Coming here in the morning. Like this morning I came in and I thought that I smelt pee, so, cut the ties on this side and flipped up her lid, and she came right out to me, and so I ended up holding her this morning. But she came right out to the wife yesterday when the wife went and checked on her. Checking for humidity and to see, if she peed or whatever. But she goes back so good. Let's see. I'll put you guys over here so you guys can see. Obviously it's nothing real great, but all you got to do is point her in the direction normally. Oh, look. She actually snubbed her tub. You snubbed your tub? Huh? You decided you like to be out? Huh? Yeah. She gonna go in her tub, no problem. Watch. It's okay, girl. She, like I said, she's a ground boa, so when I go and take her off my neck like that, she always gets a little, I don't know, she a little tense. almost like she fucking worried that I'm gonna fucking just let her fall. You know what I mean? It's gonna go around the water bowl. She coming back. She coming back. Simple as that. Raven actually yesterday fucking for her actually fucking fought me going back in to where I actually ended up keeping her out longer. Because I still like to offer to let them go back, and if they fucking don't want to go back, that's what tells me that they want to stay out. You know what I mean? When I offer to put them back and they don't want to go back in the tubs, then I keep them out. I don't fucking make them go back. But I like to offer them and give them the option of going back if they want. But look, I did lock the lid this time on this side. Yeah. Luckily, these guys don't even try to get out. They could care less. Where's Raven? Oh, let's see. You guys want to see now? What do you guys want to see now? Nobody's got no preference. It was raining here this morning. Hi, baby. What's happening? I told everybody how old you are. And I told everybody the story about you running naked, trying to fly. She can't get enough lift with those butterfly wings. We're not doing so hot this morning. We had 7 people, and I asked them to hit the like button. They left. Baby, you still here? I guess she just popped in to say hi, and then she was like, I'm out of here. Wanker. Schwanker. Hi, buddy. Do you see? Look, he's right there. Freckles says, I'll come out and say hi. All right, Freckles, you can come out and say hi. You can come out and say hi, Freckles, buddy. Freckles is getting big. He's getting long. He's not very girthy considering he eats mediums too. And I don't even try to give him smaller mediums. He eats fucking big mediums. You know what I mean? Fucking, and he doesn't really seem to be putting on any weight. I mean, he is, but he's putting length on. He's not putting any weight on right now. He's just getting long. He's a long one. Freckles. My Freckles, you guys can't see Freckles because now you can see Freckles. Look at Freckles. Freckles has got chocolate chips all over him. My chocolate chip boy. It was easy coming up with a name for him. Freckles. Yeah, he's such a good boy. He always likes coming out. He's one of those free pickups. Fucking free snake, man. Fucking, I can't even imagine you motherfuckers giving away snakes that are like this. How could people lose interest in snakes that are chill like this? I can understand fucking if you've got a defensive fucking snake and all that. I'm not saying that I agree. I say I can understand. Because I will never agree with getting rid of fucking any animal because it doesn't suit you. You know, you got the animal, you suck it up and deal with it. You know, because obviously you should have thought a little harder. But I can understand somebody if they've got a defensive snake and all it does is want to bite the hell out of them. But who in their fucking right mind wants to get rid of? But I'm telling you, all your snakes should be, though, Evan. There's absolutely no reason why all your snakes shouldn't be just like him. Because every fucking snake that I got here at my house is just like him. You know what I mean? And I just can't imagine how in the fuck can anybody lose interest in a fucking animal that is so well behaved, likes being out, can take it out whenever the fuck I want. Fucking, even if he doesn't want to come out, he's still fine with it. You know what I mean? How can how can you lose interest in fucking shit like that? You know? These same people lose interest in their old lady that's got their back, too. I don't understand that either. What's happening, Skeet? But, in law, I told you, I don't think these guys were held all that much, you know, and you tell he's not real fond about having his head rubbed and all that, but what's it doing to him? It's not turning into anything. He's not getting aggressive. He's not getting running, you know what I mean? He's just dealing with it. You know, I mean, who in the fuck can get rid of an animal like that? I can't. That's why I got so many. You know, I just can't. I feel bad for him. You know? I just feel bad for him. And it's probably just me because, you know, I figure anything. Any animal person with a brain can feel when we're not really wanted. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for him. He's a fucking great snake. Fucking, you know, awesome fucking snake. The last thing that I would be doing is be giving away my fucking snakes that are so fucking chill and happy-go-lucky. This is another girl. Cleo, I fucking say it. It blows my fucking mind. I know she's just a normal, but she has got such a fucking awesome attitude. Didn't know me and my wife from fucking jack shit. Was 6 years old when we got her. And she's been one of the best fucking snakes. She is like super chill. You'd swear we've had her since she was a baby. She loves being out. She loves being held. She's never fucking ever acted defensive since we fucking owned her. You know, I mean, and it just blew my mind because, granted, I just gotten into it too, and you know what I mean. And to me, she was like the perfect snake. She was what everybody, minus her being a normal, was what I would think everybody and their brother would want. You know, a big snake. Yes, you know what I mean. It's just, how can anybody, you know, decide that you don't want these animals that have never given you any reason to not want them? I mean, if anything, she's done nothing but given me plenty of reasons why she should never fucking be passed around. You know, and that's why I tell my wife, I could never, because I had plenty of people say, you know, when I first started doing this, that offered and said, hey, I'll take Cleo. She's just what I'm looking for. And I go, yeah, I know. And I said, but I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. She's already got passed around once already. I'm not doing it to her again. And it could be just in my head that she even fucking, you know, she probably doesn't even think of that. But to me, I do think of it. And I don't want her to feel like fucking she doesn't matter. You know, she matters to me. Matters to me a wicked lot, because I fuck it. How can you not just love animals that are super social? And she's always been such a good girl. Like I said, right from get-go. Didn't know me and my wife from anything. And I was so scared of her. If you want a good laugh, go back in the very beginning when we first got Cleo, because I got it on video. And I got on video, you know, how I, you know, thought that was the best way to get her used to me, you know, sitting back to her enclosure, slide the door open up and let her come to me, you know, because I was all worried that if I approached her, she was gonna bite me and all that. And Christ, I even would walk way around her fucking enclosure at night if the lights were all off, because I was so afraid she was gonna like strike at the glass and freak me the fuck out. And you know what I mean? And she never did. I mean, obviously, she never fucking ever acted defensive or aggressive since I've had her. I've never even heard her hiss. You know, she's been nothing but a big old sweetheart. And it still blows my mind, you know, that somebody could have her from she was a baby to 6 years old. And the woman held her daughter held her, grew up, you know, had her for 6 years. Her daughter grew up with this snake, and to just be like, you know, well, we're not interested anymore, and we don't want her. And I was just like, you know, I thought it was a red flag that, you know, obviously she's defensive, aggressive, or something like along those lines, because, you know, I was assuming that's why people got rid of fucking animals, is because they can't deal with them, because they've got something, you know, some issue that they don't deal with real well or something, you know what I mean? And so I was like, well, I got to meet her before I fucking decide that I'm going to take her. And then I went over there, and, you know, and I could tell that she was really chill, you know, fucking, and it's only a couple miles down the road. She rode around my neck, you know, while my son drove us home in my truck. Fucking, she rode around my neck and came home here and set her enclosure up right to the T, because I took pictures before we took her enclosure down at where I picked her up from, so that way I could put everything back exactly the way it was, and all that. And we got her set up, and she just roamed. She fucking constantly fucking roaming, and she just fucking constantly, that whole enclosure, she fucking just kept moving. She wasn't like running, but she just kept moving. And she wasn't just stopping and looking around and then move a little bit and look around. No, she just was constantly moving. And I took it as because she wanted to come out and be held. You know, which most people do. You know, they take Roman snakes for, oh, they just want to come out and hang out with us. But like I say, the telltale fucking that they roaming is when you take them out and they're trying to get away from you too. And they're not even trying to fucking hang out with you. A fucking snake that's just sitting there hanging out with you is not roaming. And it wasn't roaming in its tub either, I guarantee you. Because if you take it out when they're roaming, they're going to just, as soon as you take them out, they're going to be trying to get away from you too. They're trying to find someplace safe. You know, just a little heads up. You know, most of you guys don't deal with it, but there are people that pop in here that need to hear that. You know what I mean? So I don't want my normal people think because I say something that it's towards my regulars. It's not. It's for those people that just popped in. Just to clarify, you know, because some of you fucking think that I'm just beating a dead horse to death, but there are people that don't watch on the regular that just popped in and, you know. Yeah. And didn't it fucking amaze you? You didn't go, why in the fuck are these people getting rid of this snake? It doesn't, you know what I mean? I don't know anybody that don't get an animal from somebody. And when they get it and it's super chill and all that, everybody I would think their first thought is why in the fuck why did they get rid of this animal? You know, what is the fucking deal? Why would anybody get rid of a fucking animal that's already super fucking chill? The work has already been done for you. You know what I mean? And it only gets better. They only get better. They don't all of a sudden wake up one day and hate you. It's not going to happen. It only gets better with them. Now we're down one person. Everybody left. Everybody had kids to pick up. I know. It just freaks me out when people fucking get rid of animals and the animals turn out to be some of the best fucking animals, you know, and you go, why in the fuck did they, how could you do that? I just don't understand it. I understand people's situations change and all that, but I'm still a firm believer that fucking my animals aren't going to suffer because of fucking what I'm going through. I'm still going to do everything that I have to do to take care of my animals. I'm not just going to go, oh, fucking things are hard. I'm going to shit can all my animals. Evan, is that you? It's just you and me. Oh, well, yes, I can understand that. That's a little different. But in the case of fucking those three that I got, they still together. You know what I mean? Those people, there are situations, I get that. And like Brandy came because her boyfriend, the chick's boyfriend that actually owned the snake, died. And she had it for 3 years after. And snakes weren't really her thing, but she held on to it because it was her, you know, her last boy, you know, it was her boyfriend that died snake. So she kept it for fucking 3 years and then decided, you know, somebody else should take care of it, you know. So I do get that. I'm talking about the ones that just get rid of them because they, you know, like Cleo, you know, brought it up for 6 years from a baby, and then, you know, in awesome snake, fucking doesn't require jack shit, literally, and they go, oh, you know, we lost interest. How do you lose interest in fucking animals that are like that? It says that I only got one person in here, but obviously there's two of you, because Evie just commented. YouTube's fucking with me again. I wonder if I got copyrighted earlier too, because I went out in the fucking damn living room trying to show them steaks in natural lighting. It's too cold to fucking take them outside right now. I can't wait till next fucking summer now. You know, because next summer, before it gets hot, I'll do some videos outside with them. It just got, you know, by the time I decided to do videos out there, it was too fucking warm. You know what I mean? By 9 o'clock, I'm standing in front of the camera, fucking sweat pouring off me. Thank you, Evie. I thought you was here, and obviously Evan's in here, but it says that I got one person in here. YouTube fucking with me. Cover her head. Look. See what she's doing? Nothing. See? What's she gonna do? You see that? That's what normal snake behavior is. It's not sit there and, oh, I want to fucking bite you and all this shit. I know, girl. I gotta pick you up one-handed because I got this damn camera on the other. Yeah, it is weird, huh? Now it says 2. Now it says 2 of you. Oh, I don't care. Whatever. Whatever, you two. They're trying to fucking try to get me to stop filming. Nobody wants to watch this guy. He's got too much content that we have to fucking go and look through. Make sure that it's appropriate for YouTube. It's more appropriate than the hot yoga. Look at, if you find me more offensive than hot yoga, you got something wrong. There's something wrong with you. If you think fucking anything that I do here is remotely close to hot yoga, it could be a long winter. Well, you guys will know when I lose my fucking mind, when I've got cut off shorts and I'm got the camera pointed at my crotch and I'm just sitting here messing with fans and shit. You know, like real fans, like the ones that blow air. You know, I really lost my fucking mind when I fucking pull up in some fucking cut off jeans and my fucking nutsack fucking half fucking sitting out in the open, and I'm fucking sitting here fucking tinkering with shit. Fucking caveman style. I'll show people how to weld with fucking just a fucking cord coming out of the fucking wall. Yeah. Fucking, I start doing hot yoga. I do hot yoga, but I'll do it in fucking Crocs. We'll have Wednesdays. Every Wednesday we'll do hot yoga in Crocs. Fucking cut off fucking jeans. You know, the fucking ones that are fucking real tall and tight to where my pockets hang down below where they're cut off. I never understood that. Do you guys fucking find that fucking stupid as fucking hell? The fucking shorts that are shorter than the damn pockets. Fucking, that's retarded. Fucking retarded. I don't even care if the monkey's hanging out or not. I just, that's retarded. To have your pockets that are longer than the damn pant, than the shorts. You know what I'm talking about? When they cut them damn jean shorts off so short that the pockets are longer than the fucking shorts are. Yeah, I guess. That, I mean, I don't know who the fuck come out with the fucking thong, you know, the top of the fucking, whatever it is, the waistband, you know, of the thong. Whoever came up and thought that it was sexy to show your damn underwear strap. You know what I mean? They got that from plumbers. You know? My slippers, I was wearing my slippers, yeah. I wear my slippers, Evie. Fucking, my twigs and berries hanging out, fucking, and Evie be checking out my slippers. It'll be my slippers Evie be fucking laughing about. my God. Evan, I fast forward through your last video, through all your talking, and just listen to your wife talk. Oh, I'm kidding. I did it. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to tell Evan that. I just fucking, every time he talked, I just fast forwarded and waited to listen to his wife talk. You guys do good videos together, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's like me in the coat room. You know what I mean? That's like me in the coat room when I was a kid and got my junk out and the girls coming up and talking about my socks. Yeah, right? You know, that would have been the funny part if the teacher goes, "What's going on?" They go, "Oh, we're all looking at Brent's socks." Fucking. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't fucking my wedding tackle out. It was my socks that everybody was interested in. Oh my God. He's obsessed with the accent. Rewinds. I do sometimes. I hit pause. And then you gotta hit that fucking the back button so it takes the fucking, the play and all that out of there. I want to see it clear. uh, no, I'm kidding, Evan. I was just joking. Wife, I sat there and watched it with my wife, so it wasn't anything weird. Now I'm just being weird. uh, no, if I rewind it, it's to try to get my wife to fucking talk like that. uh, I wish my wife had a sexy Southern accent. The fucking Scottish women fucking have a sexy accent too. Actually, most anybody that's got a different accent than fucking mine is fucking sexy to me. You know what I mean? Women here in Maine don't have a very sexy voice. No, they just don't. At all. Fuck no, Evan does fucking do good videos. That's why you get so many views on your videos, dude. Bonked me right in the face. She bonked me right in the face. British is hot. I don't know. They just kind of sound like English. You know. I guess I can understand for a chick, maybe. I don't know. British just sounds bitchy. The women. The women. I don't know. I don't listen to fucking guys talk. But women, British women to me just sound kind of bossy. You know what I mean? Evan, what do you concur? Evan, who do you think has the sexiest accent? I think anybody that don't talk English. If I could, I think broken English is pretty sexy. When they look at you and they say, "I don't understand," that is like, those are like the words that we all want to hear. I don't understand. Oh, let me show you. Yeah, come with me. Come with me. Let me show you. Oh. Yeah, yes. I think French is kind of, I don't know. To me, it's kind of, I don't know. It's borderline eerie. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's more off-putting than anything. The French, we, we. They just say we about everything. I don't know. Evan doesn't want to tell us what he thinks. I kind of like that. Australia, yeah, I don't know. It's only because you live in the South. Because I think everybody would agree with me. Southern fucking girls have like the best accent, and they dress the nicest too. Because they actually wear their Southern girls are fully clothed and still fucking look sexy as hell. You know what I mean? There are not very many fucking people out there that fucking can pull that shit off where they're completely dressed and I go, fuck man, I'd eat the peanuts out of you know. But hi, what are you doing? Hi. Whack right in the face, huh? Remember how I always say, oh, if they're staring you at the face, good chance that you could get bit. I don't think she's gonna. She's holding right onto my hand. See ya. Oh, she keeping a close eye on me. Australia. I don't know. They're dark over there. I'm not racist because I think there's some black beautiful women out there. Amazingly beautiful. But I, I, to me, I'm an actual real male because I fucking can find beauty in any fucking race out there. Some of them I just prefer if they don't talk. You know what I mean? Some of them just don't fucking. You go, Jesus Christ, fucking. They all you go hi, and you expect this hi, and they go hi. I mean, I go, whoa, Jesus, you know, I just, what if you hadn't fucking said hello? I wish you had just fucking kept your mouth shut and let me fucking, you know, imagine for a minute instead of throwing that hi. Fucking, how are you? You know, because then my next thing is, oh God, are they packing more than I? I hope they ain't packing remotely the fucking same thing that I'm packing. Oh, that almost sounded like somebody knocked on my door. Hold on, I gotta go look. Might be a knock at my door. You coming in? Come on. Come on. Nope, no, nobody. Nobody knocking on the door. She was starting to go back too. Good morning, Tiana. I told everybody the good news this morning. Now you can fill everybody in how you're enjoying your girl. And Evie and Evan can share how everything's been going. Evie got 3 snakes. Evan got 2. Girl don't want to let go of me. There we go. There we go. Oh yes, but I wasn't worried. I know you was. I told these guys that. That's why I always fucking. That's why I don't like the whole breeder's rule of 3 meals, ship them. That's why I like 6 or more meals before I ship snakes. I've never had an issue yet. Everybody's is 8 within 3 days of getting them. But in the case that they don't eat, I wasn't worried because I knew she had plenty of meals in her, you know what I mean? But that's also why I think that it's fucking trash that other breeders, 3 meals and then ship them. You can't fucking, you don't know how good a snake's going to be for an eater after only 3 meals, you know? So, Evan's loving his. Evie's had fucking, Evie's loving hers. I mean, I don't know what's not to love though, because they're super chill. Every snake that I've produced has been super chill. Every one of them. But they're wicked socialized. It's not just my wife. My grandkids were here fucking this weekend, Saturday, and every one of these snakes were out. I don't let fucking my 5-year-old granddaughter hold Raven or Roxy. Roxy just because of how big and heavy she is. And because Roxy would be fine. She's just way too big. But she holds fucking Sunny no problem. You guys seen fucking Sunny. Sunny's my fucking big female. My 5-year-old granddaughter fucking lugs her around like nothing. She held all the babies this weekend, give her a baby, and she goes out in the living room, shows her mom, look, Mom, look at the snake. I know, I should have fucking put up a camera, and I almost did. I almost set up and did a live while my granddaughter and I were going through the tubs. It's the first thing that she does when she comes here, is she comes right to me, as soon as she comes through the door, comes right to me and goes, Grampy, can we go look at snakes? And I never tell her no. I fucking never tell her no. Absolutely. And then we come down here and then we'll spend fucking a couple hours in here. Like I said, give her a snake. She runs out, shows everybody, and then she comes back and. Oh, yeah. It really don't matter. She's only going to get better too. She's not gonna. Like I said earlier, fucking when you weren't in here, they only get better. They don't wake up one day and then all of a sudden go, "Oh, I hate you." Fucking, you got to do something really stupid to change what you have for a snake. She's literally only gonna get better. Every fucking time you take her out, she's gonna get a little more fucking secure feeling and trusting, and a year from now it'll be nothing. It'll be absolutely nothing. You're gonna open up her enclosure and you're gonna take her right out. You're not even gonna be fucking worried about anything, because literally there isn't anything to worry about. I mean, I go right in, right over their heads. This is how I take them out, no matter who they are. See this girl? Because her head's in there. But now her head's out. See it? I reach right in over them. Reach right in and pick them up. They not one time have they ever even looked like they were going to be defensive. And she's actually in shed right now. That's why she's so dull. And I just spilled her water. I could give her some new paper towels. She's in shed. But they're all so chill. They really don't care about any of that. This guy, you see? Reach right in over the top of him. They don't care. They're so good about everything. You know, I'm very proud of the fact that they are this chill. You know, and that's why I always tell everybody fucking on here, hey, you know, anybody looking and wants, you know, snake, that right from the get go that you can fucking hold, do whatever you want, and it's not gonna be an issue. Buy your snakes here, you know. No, and see that, and it's awesome. There's nothing fucking. I love that shit. I love when kids are into animals. Fucking, you know, for the most part, kids that are into animals tend to be good kids. You know, they tend to fucking actually have, you know, care and think about, you know, others, not themselves. You know, the kids that aren't into animals and shit like that fucking tend to be, you know, they think a lot mostly about themselves and could care about most everything around them. When they care about fucking animals, they tend to fucking actually not fucking give so much about themselves. You know what I mean? They're not all about themselves. They're more into fucking other shit. Like me, I'm into fucking animals, man. I love fucking animals. I love everything about animals. You know, I love the interaction with animals. Fucking, it's just nothing like it. Yeah, I was. Yeah, Super Pastel. That right now that's in shed. Yeah, that and she is chunky as fuck. He's almost as big as my fucking that leopard girl. That's 200 something odd fucking grams already. Actually, I don't know what he is. Let's weigh him. Because I guarantee you, he's probably my second heaviest baby. My super pastel leopard though is pretty good up there too. But yeah, he's super chunky. He's a super chunky monkey. Let's see what he weighs. Damn, he's 161 grams. 161. See his colors there? His fucking oranges really aren't coming out as much as they are here in person though. So he's what, 50 something grams fucking under what the other one is, my female. But I'd say he's my second largest baby. But he was fucking huge from get go too. He's another one that fucking ate rat pups right from get go. He was that big. My wife wants to call him Beast because he is a beast. But yeah, I can't remember what she was. What was you? We're gonna weigh her again too. I want to weigh her again because she is a chunky monkey. Yeah, well, this girl's like two something, and she's from that same clutch of yours. 234. She's 234 grams. Again, I couldn't remember what she weighed, but she's 234. Okay. And she is she's a sister of yours. Yeah, Fettuccine is 167 now. That's fucking good though. Cause he was little. I mean, he was little. He was what, 90 grams? 70 grams? He was little. I can't remember what he was when we shipped him to you, Evie. But he was small. But you see her, I mean, she eats wean rats now. She's already on wean rats. And she got that crazy ass pattern. I mean, it's just so busy. So busy. And it's a yellow. Can you tell in this? It's like a yellow. It's not a white. It's like a I don't know, like a cream yellow. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if cream yellow is fucking even a color. Cream yellow. Oh, what the fuck is cream yellow? Like whitish yellow is what I'm trying to say, I guess. No, and Tiana, sometimes it does. Sometimes it takes just a couple. It might take a live or two to get her back into it, but I'm glad that you did rats. Mice are the worst. I hate them being on mouse. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you're gonna with mouse, even when they're on extra large mouse, you're gonna feed every 7 days. And then after extra large mouse, there is nothing bigger than that. And I've got a girl right now. This girl only eats fucking mouse. And you see how big she is? The extra large mouse isn't the size of her. It's considerably, it's probably 2 times smaller than what she should be eating. But because of that, I have to feed her every 7 days. She'll be fed every 7 days the rest of her life because there's not enough fats and proteins in the mouse as there is in rats. You know what I mean? And that's why I fucking do not recommend fucking feeding mouse unless you absolutely have to. And it's really not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you plan on breeding. If you plan on breeding a snake, good luck. She's what, 7 years old? And I can't breed her. And I'll never probably be able to breed her because I can't get enough weight on her. I'd have to feed her like every 3 days mouse. And, and even then, I don't know if I could get her big enough to where I would feel safe. And, she looks great, and she is. She's fucking healthy, but I couldn't breed her because I couldn't keep enough fucking weight on her with mouse. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest reason I hate mouse. Is just, to me, it's like fast food. There's not as much good stuff in it as opposed to rats. There's a lot more fats and proteins in rat. And that's why I only recommend fucking mouse if you absolutely have to and you got a snake that won't eat anything otherwise. That's the only way. I really don't like feeding mouse. When it comes to boas, it's not a big deal. Boas will eat, no whatever you give them, and they won't go, I only want mouse now. That's the worst part about ball pythons is you can get a ball python like fucking Storm that only wants fucking rats, mouse. And I've tried everything. I've tried scenting the rats with mouse pee. I've thawed them out with 3 mouse in with 1 rat, trying to scent it to where it smelled like a fucking mouse. I mean, I've done it all. I've done everything that I fucking did to swap any of my other snakes over when I first got them to rats. It worked on all my others, but it didn't work on Storm. So now Storm is fucking... Leopard shows 118 grams right now. Albino shows 163. That's awesome, Evan. Oh no, and it's not a big deal really, other than if you planned on breeding. Where you're not, it's not a big deal. But when he gets older, if he doesn't swap off, you'll end up feeding linguine every 7 days the rest of his life. That's all. And unless you might be able to find somebody locally that fucking raises them up. The mice larger than that. But Rodent Pro fucking extra large mouse is only so big and they don't get any bigger. You know what I mean? They don't have any size larger than extra large, and it's not much bigger than it's like two sizes bigger than the regular large mouse. But it's not really, it's not her size. Yeah, I I don't do mouse. If she, for some reason she hadn't eaten that pinky, then I would have recommended trying the mouse. But I always fucking try rats first, you know. And Evie fucking he might take whatever now too. I would still try offering Linguini a fucking rat, you know. Really? See, every pet store around here carries fucking live feeders. So, but it's not big here. Well, actually, fucking you're in fucking Texas, so I would think that there's lots of snake people in Texas. I thought. Christ, I see fucking racks for sale and all kinds of snake stuff down in Texas for sale on not Morph Market, but on Facebook Marketplace. I would think fucking you'd be able to find somebody that fucking has live down there. All your warm states, fucking, it seems like it's a way easier to find stuff like that. Oh yeah, she will. She should eat. She should be able to eat fucking mediums now, no problem. Evie. Her brothers and sisters fucking eating all are on mediums. Like Apollo eats mediums, Vixen eats mediums. So, what time is it, Evan? I am sorry, Tiana, though, because I never have ever intended anybody to ever have to feed fucking live to any of my fucking snakes. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's not. I want all mine on fucking frozen thawed before they leave, and he took or she took fucking 3 of them. You know, I also did give her fucking both though. She ate fucking mouse, and she also ate pinkies. She ate one fucking live mouse and one live pinky, and then I gave her fucking another live mouse because another frozen thawed pinky mouse, hopper mouse, by accident because fucking I was thinking that it was linguine. And it wasn't, and I ended up giving her, but then she took another frozen thawed pinky rat the next meal. So, you know, and she took 2 after that. So I had no problem with fucking sending her off because she had eaten, 3 fucking frozen thawed pups. Not pups, but pinkies here. Hi, baby.
Hi. Oh, he switched it.
Am I going to put up a live later? Yeah, I probably will. I'm probably going to sign off for now, though. I'm going to sign off for now, have lunch with the old lady, and then I'll be back. How's that? Does that work for everybody? I think that's better than fucking just sitting here leaving the camera going. I'll just shut the live down now, and then I'll come back after. How's that? You guys be down for that? I'll shut down for about 20 minutes or so, and then I'll come back. Yeah, I am too, Tiana, but I did want to apologize. I want you to know that that's my intention is to have these guys eaten flawlessly and taken frozen thawed. So that part of it did bother me. I wasn't worried that she hadn't eaten because, I wasn't worried about that, but it did bother me the fact that fucking she didn't eat for you like all the other snakes have eaten for everybody else. Tiana, Evie's all ate within 3 days. Evans ate within 3 days. Both Evans, all 3 of Evie's, and all the snakes that Evie's gotten from me, she'll tell you, all ate, within 3 days of her getting, with her holding them and all that. You know what I mean? So.
Thank you, Evie.
My wife says thank you. All right, cool. Sounds good. I'm gonna be back probably around 1:30 or whatever. So if you guys don't mind, come on back. I'll be back. Cheers. All right. See ya.